las adoro.
Welcome to your new favorite garden escape. In today's video, we're diving into 20 whimsical DIY garden decor ideas using upcycled thrift finds and everyday recycled treasures. Whether you're a fan of fairy garden charm, boho cottage vibes, or just want to give old junk a magical new life, you're in the right place. Each project is beginner-friendly, budget-wise, and made with sustainability in mind, from hanging bird feeder lanterns to teacup mushroom ornaments and vintage planters. We've styled everything with a clean, serene garden aesthetic so you can stay inspired without the clutter. Ready to transform your outdoor space into something truly magical? Let's dig in, and don't forget to like, comment your favorite DIY, and subscribe for more cozy creativity every week. Turn a vintage find into garden charm with this upcycled license plate marker from a Value Village thrift haul. Perfect for labeling herbs or adding personality to your flower beds, this easy project gives old license plates a new life. Start by flattening the license plate with a hammer on a sturdy surface. Place a towel underneath to avoid scratches. Once flat, clean the surface with soap and water and dry thoroughly. Next, use acrylic paint to handwrite your plant names, fun quotes, or decorative designs. Let dry completely. For extra durability, spray with a clear acrylic sealer. Mount the painted plate to a wooden stake using strong glue or small screws, then press the stake into the soil wherever needed. It's a simple, sustainable way to organize your garden and show off some creative flair. Add rustic charm to your garden or kitchen with this DIY cutting board chalk sign made from a thrifted wooden cutting board. Start by selecting a sturdy board from a thrift shop like Savers or Value Village. Clean the surface thoroughly and lightly sand the center to help the paint adhere. Tape off a border if desired, then apply 2 to 3 coats of chalkboard paint to the center, allowing each layer to dry fully. Once dry, condition the surface by rubbing chalk over it and wiping it off. This preps it for repeated use. Use chalk or chalk markers to write messages, plant labels, or seasonal greetings. Add twine or ribbon through the handle, or screw in a hook for easy hanging. Finally, display your sign by hanging it from a tree branch, garden hook, or porch wall. It's an easy, eco-friendly way to create changeable signage with vintage style. Transform a simple thrifted item into whimsical garden decor with this enchanting cheese grater house. Begin by finding a vintage metal cheese grater from a secondhand store like Savers. Clean it thoroughly, then flip it upside down so the handle becomes the roof. Using acrylic paint, decorate the sides by painting on tiny windows, a door and decorative trim. Feel free to get creative with colors and details. Once the paint is dry, glue small pebbles, faux moss, or tiny accents like buttons or twigs around the base to enhance the fairy house effect. For a magical touch, insert a battery-powered fairy light string through the bottom, formerly the top, so it softly glows through the holes. Set it on a garden ledge, shelf, or among plants for a cozy, glowing cottage vibe. This upcycled project adds charm and personality to any space, indoors or out. Create a magical miniature world with this DIY mason jar gnome home using simple thrifted and craft materials. Start with a large mason jar and clean it well. Paint a clay saucer to resemble a whimsical roof, red with white polka dots or mossy green work grate, and let it dry completely. Flip the jar upside down so the opening becomes the base, then glue the saucer on top as the roof. Decorate the outside of the jar with natural textures like bark, twigs, pebbles, and moss, and add whimsical touches using fabric scraps or tiny thrifted trinkets from savers. You can also paint on little windows and a front door, or glue on small wooden cutouts for a 3D look. Place your gnome home in the garden, on a porch, or in a fairy village display. It's a fun, imaginative way to reuse materials and bring a touch of magic to your outdoor or indoor space. Create bold, industrial-inspired garden art with this DIY fan grill orb sculpture made from upcycled materials. Start by collecting several old fan grills, easily found at thrift stores like Savers or from broken appliances. Clean them thoroughly to remove dust and rust, then align 2 grills to form a globe-like shape, overlapping their edges. Use small bolts, nuts, and washers to secure them together at multiple points for stability. Add additional grills in layers to build a more complex orb, bolting each into place until the desired shape is achieved. Once assembled, spray the entire sculpture with bright metallic spray paint. Try gold, copper, or chrome for a striking effect. Let it dry completely before placing it in your garden, patio, or indoor display. This lightweight, weather-friendly sculpture adds a modern touch with a creative, eco-conscious twist. Bring industrial elegance to your garden with this DIY cooling rack flower form made from simple kitchen finds. Start by collecting a few metal cooling racks from a thrift store like Savers. Look for round or square ones with flexible wires. Carefully bend the racks into gentle curves or petal-like shapes using pliers, layering 2 or 3 together to create dimension and a floral outline. Secure the layers by twisting wire or using small metal clamps at the center. For extra flair, you can spray paint the entire piece in bright or pastel colors to mimic flower tones. Attach the sculpture to a sturdy metal rod, rebar, or wooden stake as a stem, then anchor it firmly into your garden soil or flower bed. These abstract blossoms add a fun, artsy accent to your outdoor space and offer a creative way to repurpose everyday kitchenware into blooming garden decor. Give your garden a vintage twist with these charming DIY silverware name tags using old utensils from Savers or another thrift shop. Begin by gathering a selection of metal spoons, forks, or knives. Look for flat-handled pieces for easier stamping. Clean each utensil thoroughly and, if needed, flatten the head of spoons using a hammer and a hard surface. Using metal letter stamps and a hammer, carefully stamp plant names or fun labels into each utensil. It helps to mark your spacing lightly with a pencil or tape beforehand. Once stamped, darken the letters by rubbing in black permanent marker or enamel paint, then wipe off the excess to make the words pop. Finally, insert the utensil's handle first into your garden soil near each plant. These rustic markers are not only practical but also a beautifully weathered way to label herbs, veggies, or flowers with character and eco-friendly charm. Add playful charm to your garden with these DIY toy block labels made from old toy sets. Start by finding large wooden letter blocks at a thrift store like Savers. Look for ones with flat surfaces and bold letters. Clean the blocks and lightly sand them if needed. Choose garden-appropriate words or plant names, and either use the existing letters or paint new ones on each block using waterproof acrylic paint. For extra protection, seal the blocks with a clear outdoor varnish. Next, glue each block securely to the top of a wooden garden stake or dowel using strong wood glue or outdoor adhesive. Let dry completely. Finally, insert the stakes into your garden beds next to herbs, vegetables, or flowers. These colorful, weather-resistant labels are a fun and nostalgic way to upcycle old toys while keeping your plants clearly marked and beautifully decorated. Craft a whimsical owl wall sculpture using recycled materials for a unique outdoor accent. Begin by collecting jar lids and washers to create the owl's eyes. Glue a washer inside each lid for depth and dimension. For wings, repurpose old metal forks by bending the tines outward to mimic feathers. Use scrap metal or wood to form the owl's body. Cut a rough oval or rounded shape from a flat piece and paint or leave natural for rustic charm. Attach the eyes and wings securely to the body with strong adhesive or small screws. Add details like a small twig for a beak or painted accents for texture. Finally, mount your finished owl sculpture to a tree trunk, shed wall, or fence using nails or hooks. This eco-friendly art piece brings character and personality to your garden while showcasing creative upcycling. Create a charming tin can pig sculpture perfect for your garden or porch using recycled materials. Start by collecting several tin cans of varying sizes. Clean and dry them thoroughly. Stack the cans vertically, largest on the bottom for the body and smaller on top for the head, securing each layer with strong adhesive or screws. Paint the entire pig pink with outdoor or acrylic paint, applying 2 coats for full coverage. 4 feet, glue bottle caps evenly spaced at the bottom can's base. Craft a curly tail by twisting a piece of sturdy wire, then attach it to the back with glue or by poking a small hole and securing the wire inside. Add eyes and a snout using buttons, painted details, or small scraps of metal or wood. Place your whimsical pig sculpture in the garden or patio for a fun, upcycled touch that's sure to delight. Transform a thrifted metal serving tray into a stunning garden mandala with this simple DIY project. Start by selecting a flat metal tray from Savers or your favorite thrift store. Choose one with a smooth surface and minimal dents. Clean and dry it thoroughly before sketching your mandala or floral design lightly in pencil. Using outdoor acrylic paints, carefully fill in the pattern with vibrant colors, layering for depth and letting each section dry to avoid smudging. Once your design is complete, securely glue a small round mirror at the center to catch sunlight and add reflective sparkle. Seal the entire piece with a clear waterproof spray to protect it from weather. Finally, attach sturdy hooks or wire to the back and hang your mandala on a fence, garden wall, or porch to brighten your outdoor space with color and light. An eye-catching, upcycled masterpiece. Create vibrant vinyl record sun art that adds bold retro flair to your garden or patio using thrifted records. Start by collecting old vinyl records from thrift stores or flea markets. Clean them gently with a soft cloth. Using acrylic paints, hand paint bright sunburst or daisy patterns directly onto the flat surface. Think warm yellows, oranges, and whites for a sunny vibe. Once dry, carefully heat the records with a hairdryer or warm water, taking care not to overheat, to soften the plastic and gently bend the edges upward, giving the artwork a dynamic, sculptural dimension. Let cool flat on a curved surface to hold shape. Attach sturdy hooks or strong adhesive strips to the back and mount your sun art on a garden trellis, fence, or wall. This colorful, eco-friendly piece turns discarded vinyl into eye-catching outdoor decor with personality and pop. Create a captivating hula hoop hanging moss orb to bring natural beauty to your outdoor space using simple materials. Start by wrapping a thrifted or old hula hoop completely with rope or jute twine, securing the ends tightly with hot glue or knots to create a rustic frame. Attach sturdy hanging cords evenly around the hoop circumference to suspend it horizontally from a tree branch, porch ceiling, or garden hook. Fill the center with a lush arrangement of moss balls, air plants, or woven branches. Secure these elements by weaving them through the twine or gently attaching with floral wire. The combination of natural textures and the circular frame creates a floating orb effect that adds greenery and charm overhead. Hang your moss orb where it can catch dappled light for a serene, eco-friendly garden statement piece that's easy to maintain and refresh. Craft a vibrant leash wreath planter ring perfect for pet lovers looking to add charm to their garden or porch. Begin by gathering colorful old dog leashes or collars from thrift stores or donations. Loop and weave them tightly around a sturdy circular frame, such as a wire wreath form or embroidery hoop, overlapping and securing with hot glue or zip ties to create a full textured ring. Attach a small hanging basket or planter filled with trailing flowers like ivy, petunias, or creeping thyme in the center of the wreath using strong wire or hooks. Hang your finished wreath on a garden gate, fence, or porch wall where it will brighten the space and celebrate your love for furry friends. This upcycled, eye-catching planter combines functionality and heartfelt style in a truly unique way. Create a magical garden ambience with bundled umbrella lanterns using thrifted mini umbrellas and LED lights. Start by sourcing small, colorful umbrellas from thrift stores or clearance sales. Choose ones that open fully and have sturdy frames. Turn each umbrella upside down and carefully secure a string of battery-operated mini LED lights inside, fastening the battery pack discreetly near the handle with tape or ties. Hang multiple umbrella lanterns at varying heights above your garden seating area, using durable twine or hooks to form a cozy, whimsical canopy. The glowing umbrellas cast soft, inviting light, perfect for evening gatherings or quiet relaxation. This creative, upcycled lighting project transforms ordinary items into enchanting outdoor decor that's sure to impress guests and add warmth to your garden space. Create a dreamy bubble wrap cloud sculpture that adds whimsy and light to your outdoor space with recycled materials. Start by gathering large sheets of bubble wrap and fluffing or layering them to form soft, cloud-like shapes. Use clear tape or hot glue to secure the layers, sculpting rounded, puffy forms. Attach lightweight fishing line or clear nylon thread to the clouds for easy suspension. Insert tiny solar-powered LED lights inside or weave them gently through the bubble wrap to create a soft glow after dusk. Hang your cloud sculptures from a pergola, tree branches, or porch ceiling at different heights to mimic floating clouds. This lightweight, eco-friendly art piece brings a magical ethereal vibe to your garden or patio and is perfect for adding atmosphere during warm evenings or special gatherings. Build a charming drawer fairy village using an old drawer as your magical base and a collection of mini thrifted treasures. Start by cleaning and optionally painting the drawer to refresh its look. Line the bottom with moss or artificial grass to create a lush foundation. Gather tiny thrifted objects like toy furniture, ceramic animals, miniature garden gnomes, and small trinkets from thrift stores or craft sales. Arrange these whimsical pieces inside the drawer to form cozy houses, sitting areas, and fairy nooks. Create winding paths using small pebbles, bottle caps, or broken tile pieces to add texture and realism. Add finishing touches like twigs for fences or tiny signs painted on scrap wood. Place your fairy village on a porch, garden table, or windowsill for a delightful, upcycled display that invites imagination and storytelling. Create a whimsical broken pot fairy tower by stacking old terracotta pots to build a charming miniature castle perfect for fairy gardens. Start by gathering broken pots of varying sizes from thrift shops or your own garden. Arrange them in a tiered formation, largest at the base and smallest on top, securing each layer with waterproof adhesive or mortar for stability. Use painted stones to create windows and small sticks or twigs as stairs or decorative trim around the tower. Fill the crevices and openings between pots with soil, then plant tiny succulents, moss, or small trailing plants to soften the structure and add life. Place your fairy tower in a shaded nook, flower bed, or on a patio table for a magical, eco-friendly garden accent that invites enchantment and creativity. Create a playful and stylish toy dino planter using thrifted plastic dinosaurs for a unique garden statement. Start by selecting large plastic dinosaur toys from Value Village or similar thrift shops. Carefully hollow out a section on their backs using a craft knife or small saw. Make sure to leave enough structure so the dino remains sturdy. Sand any rough edges smooth. Paint the dinos in chic gold, pastel, or metallic tones with acrylic spray paint for a modern look. Apply multiple coats for even coverage and durability. Once dry, fill the hollowed space with succulent soil and plant small succulents or air plants that thrive with minimal watering. Display your dinosaur planters on a porch, windowsill, or garden shelf to add a fun, unexpected pop of prehistoric charm that's both trendy and eco-friendly. Create unique puzzle piece stepping stones by upcycling thrifted jigsaw puzzle pieces into personalized garden art. Start by gathering puzzle pieces with vibrant colors and interesting patterns from old puzzles or thrift stores. Prepare plain concrete stepping stones or make your own by pouring quick-setting concrete into molds. Before the concrete fully sets, carefully press puzzle pieces onto the surface in abstract designs, shapes, or spell out uplifting words like grow or hope. Once dry, seal the stones with outdoor clear varnish to protect the puzzle pieces from weather and wear. Place these colorful, meaningful stones along garden paths, flower beds, or near your porch to add a playful, heartfelt touch. This crafty project combines creativity and sustainability while brightening your outdoor space. Create a rustic cutting board quote plaque to add inspiration and charm to your garden using thrifted wooden cutting boards. Begin by selecting smooth, sturdy boards from thrift stores like Savers, then sand the surface lightly to prepare for painting. Choose your favorite garden quotes or sayings and use stencils to paint the text neatly with outdoor acrylic paint. Black, white, or bright colors work well depending on your style. Add decorative flourishes or small plant motifs around the edges if desired. Seal the entire plaque with a clear waterproof varnish to protect it from weather. Attach hanging hardware or drill holes for twine, then mount your plaque on a garden wall, fence, or shed door. This easy, upcycled project transforms simple cutting boards into meaningful, personalized garden art that inspires every day. Turn a thrifted skateboard deck into a bold and playful garden sign with this fun DIY project. Start by selecting a used skateboard deck from a thrift store and sanding the surface smooth, especially the back where you'll paint your message. Choose a fun or sassy garden quote like "Plant Lady," "Grow Wild," or "Garden Vibes Only." Using outdoor acrylic paints or paint pens, carefully hand paint the quote in your favorite colors and styles. Bold lettering or whimsical fonts work great. Once the paint is fully dry, seal the sign with a clear waterproof varnish to protect it from the elements. Attach hooks, brackets, or sturdy twine to hang it on a fence, garden shed, or porch wall. This upcycled skateboard sign adds personality, humor, and color to your outdoor space with effortless cool. Transform a thrifted wooden chair into a cozy chair swing seat perfect for your garden or porch. Start by selecting a sturdy wooden chair from a thrift store and carefully remove the legs using a saw or screwdriver, leaving a flat seat and backrest. Sand all surfaces smooth to remove rough edges and prepare for painting. Choose weatherproof outdoor paint in your favorite color, apply 2 coats for durability, and let it dry completely. Drill holes on each side of the seat near the corners to thread strong, outdoor-rated rope securely through, tying heavy-duty knots underneath to hold. Find a sturdy tree branch and suspend the chair evenly using the ropes, making sure it hangs level and is safely secured. This charming upcycled swing adds a playful, relaxing spot to enjoy your garden with style and sustainability. Build a charming crate bench with cushions using thrifted wooden crates for a rustic and cozy seating solution. Begin by finding 2 sturdy large wooden crates from a thrift store, cleaning and sanding them to smooth rough spots. Position the crates upright to serve as the bench legs, spaced to your desired bench length. Cut or source a solid wood slab or plank that fits securely across the crates as the bench seat. Sand and finish the wood with outdoor varnish or paint for protection and style. Place the slab on top of the crates and secure it with screws or brackets for stability. Add comfort by topping your bench with old pillow seat pads or cushions. Upcycle fabric covers by washing or recovering them with outdoor fabric if needed. This easy, eco-friendly bench adds practical charm to your porch, garden, or patio seating area. Create a stylish and eco-friendly record bowl birdbath by reshaping a vinyl record into a shallow basin perfect for birds. Start by preheating your oven to about 200 degrees Fahrenheit, 93 degrees Celsius. Place a clean vinyl record over an oven-safe bowl or mold that matches the size you want, then carefully bake it for a few minutes. Watch closely as the record softens and slumps into the bowl shape. Remove it carefully with oven mitts and let it cool completely to harden. Once shaped, paint the record with outdoor acrylic paint or seal it with a clear waterproof spray for durability. Attach the vinyl bowl securely to a sturdy pole, wooden stump, or pedestal using strong adhesive or screws with brackets. Fill your new bird bath with shallow water and place it in your garden to attract birds, adding charm and recycled style to your outdoor space. Make a serene glass lid bird pool using a vintage pot lid for a simple yet elegant garden water feature. Start by finding a flat, round pot lid with a handle hole from thrift stores or flea markets. Seal the handle hole securely with waterproof silicone or epoxy to prevent leaks. Clean the lid thoroughly, then place it gently on a bed of flat stones or bricks in a sunny spot of your garden or patio to create a stable, elevated base. Fill the lid with fresh water to create a shallow, reflective pool that attracts birds and insects. The smooth, glassy surface catches sunlight beautifully, adding sparkle and tranquility to your outdoor space. This upcycled bird pool is low maintenance and adds natural charm while recycling vintage kitchenware. Create a vibrant lamp base stack totem by repurposing thrifted lamp bases into eye-catching garden art. Begin by collecting several unique lamp bases from thrift stores. Mix different shapes, sizes, and materials for an eclectic look. Disassemble the bases to remove any wiring and lampshades, leaving just the solid bases. Clean and sand the surfaces for better adhesion. Using strong epoxy resin or industrial strength glue, carefully stack and bond the lamp bases one on top of another, holding them steady until secure. Once the totem is fully assembled and dried, paint it with bright outdoor acrylic paints or spray paint, creating bold patterns, stripes, or whimsical designs. Seal with a waterproof clear coat to protect from weather. Display your colorful totem in your garden, patio, or porch as a playful, upcycled sculpture that brings personality and charm to your outdoor space. Create a dazzling CD mosaic totem by upcycling old CDs and thrifted PVC pipes into sparkling garden art. Start by collecting outdated CDs or DVDs. Break them carefully into small pieces using pliers or by scoring and snapping them. Next, gather several PVC pipe sections, clean and paint them with bold outdoor acrylic paint colors to create a vibrant base. Using strong outdoor glue, arrange and adhere the shiny CD fragments onto the painted pipes in mosaic patterns, covering the surface fully or creating shimmering designs. Once dry, seal the entire totem with outdoor Mod Podge or a clear waterproof sealant to protect the mosaic and enhance the reflective shimmer. Stack or securely connect the decorated pipes vertically to form a tall, eye-catching totem. Place your glittering sculpture in a sunny garden spot where it will catch and reflect light beautifully, adding recycled sparkle and artful flair to your outdoor space. Craft charming tin bird cutouts by transforming old tin trays into whimsical garden decorations. Start by selecting sturdy tin trays from thrift stores or your recycling bin. Choose ones with minimal rust or damage. Using metal snips or strong scissors, carefully cut out stylized bird shapes based on simple templates or freehand designs. Bend the tin slightly to add dimension, shaping wings or tails for a lifelike effect. Smooth any sharp edges with sandpaper or a metal file to ensure safety. Paint your bird cutouts with outdoor acrylic or spray paint in bright, cheerful colors, or leave natural for rustic charm. Attach each bird securely to garden stakes or trellises using wire, zip ties, or strong glue. Place them throughout your garden for a playful, eco-friendly touch that brings movement and personality to your outdoor space. Create quirky faucet handle birds by repurposing old faucet handles into charming garden sculptures. Start by collecting vintage faucet handles from thrift stores or hardware salvages. They make perfect bird bodies thanks to their shape and texture. Attach sturdy bolts or metal rods as legs by screwing them into the base of the handles. Craft wings by twisting and shaping garden wire into feather-like forms, then securely fasten them to the sides of the faucet handles with wire or small screws. Optionally, add small nuts or washers for eyes to bring personality to your birds. Mount your finished faucet handle birds on a sturdy log, wooden fence post, or garden stake using screws, nails, or strong adhesive. These whimsical, upcycled sculptures add a touch of industrial charm and playful character to any outdoor space. Craft enchanting silver tray wind chimes using a thrifted lightweight silver serving tray for a melodic garden accent. Begin by selecting a silver tray from a thrift store. Choose one with a smooth edge and minimal dents. Using a drill with a small metal bit, carefully make evenly spaced holes around the tray's perimeter. Gather old keys, metal charms, beads, or small bells from thrift stores or craft supplies. Cut varying lengths of clear fishing line or thin wire and tie one charm or key to each piece, threading the other end through the tray holes and securing with knots or small metal rings. Attach a sturdy chain or thick twine to opposite sides of the tray for hanging. Suspend your wind chime from a tree branch, pergola, or porch ceiling where gentle breezes will create soothing metallic melodies that add charm and upcycled elegance to your outdoor space. Make a soothing bamboo utensil wind rattle by repurposing bamboo kitchen tools from thrift shops into natural garden decor. Start by collecting bamboo utensils like spoons, spatulas, or chopsticks. Choose various sizes for a pleasing sound mix. Drill small holes near the handles, taking care not to split the bamboo. Thread sturdy jute rope through each hole, knotting securely to hold the pieces in place. Attach the utensils along a horizontal branch or driftwood piece, spacing them evenly or grouping in clusters for layered tones. Leave extra rope at the ends to create a hanger, then suspend your wind rattle vertically from a porch, tree branch, or pergola. When the breeze passes through, the bamboo utensils gently clink together, filling your outdoor space with soft, earthy wooden sounds and adding a rustic, eco-friendly charm. Transform a thrifted side table into a playful checkerboard table top perfect for indoor or outdoor fun. Start by sanding the table surface to smooth any rough spots and prepping it for paint. Using painter's tape, carefully mark a classic checkerboard grid, usually 8 by 8 squares. Paint alternating squares in 2 contrasting colors like black and white or red and cream with outdoor acrylic paint if for garden use. Allow the paint to dry thoroughly, then seal with a clear waterproof varnish to protect your design. For game pieces, collect colorful bottle caps or large buttons from thrift stores or your own stash. Arrange the table in a cozy corner of your garden, patio, or living room to enjoy casual checkers games with family and friends, combining thrifted charm and creativity in a functional art piece. Turn an old bowling ball into a charming garden sculpture by painting it with fun designs like a ladybug, marble swirl, or vibrant patterns. Begin by cleaning the ball thoroughly to remove dirt and residue. Lightly sand the surface for better paint adhesion. Choose outdoor acrylic paints or spray paints in your desired colors and sketch your design with a pencil if needed. Paint the ball carefully, applying multiple coats for vivid color and durability. Once dry, seal it with a clear waterproof varnish to protect against weather. Place your colorful bowling ball sculpture amid flower beds, along pathways, or on a patio table to add a playful, upcycled focal point that brightens your garden with personality and whimsy. Create sleek modern garden art with a CD case shadow box by repurposing empty clear CD cases into a geometric display. Begin by collecting several empty clear CD cases from thrift stores or recycling bins. Clean them thoroughly, then stack and glue the cases together in a cube or rectangular shape using strong weather-resistant adhesive. Arrange them to form multiple compartments. Once the structure is stable and dry, fill each compartment with natural elements like colored sand, small seeds, pebbles, or even tiny succulents for texture and color contrast. Seal the edges if needed to prevent spillage. Attach the finished shadow box securely to a wooden post or sturdy garden stake using screws or strong brackets. Position it in your garden or along a walkway as eye-catching, eco-friendly contemporary art that celebrates creativity and recycling. Create a clever clear umbrella rain harvester by repurposing a transparent dome umbrella to collect rainwater for your garden. Start by choosing a sturdy, clear umbrella with a dome shape from a thrift store or discount shop. Remove the handle if possible, or shorten it to fit mounting needs. Mount the umbrella upside down on a stable frame, fence post, or sturdy pole, ensuring it's securely fixed to catch rain effectively. Position a hidden bucket, watering can, or rain barrel underneath the umbrella's center to collect the dripping water. For better flow, drill a small hole in the umbrella's canopy or create a gentle slope with supports so rainwater funnels neatly into the container. This inventive, eco-friendly rain harvester adds whimsy and sustainability to your garden by recycling an everyday item into a functional water source that nurtures your plants naturally. Turn a second-hand chair into a charming garden swing with this easy DIY chair swing seat project. Start by selecting a sturdy wooden chair from a thrift store like Savers. Make sure the seat and back are solid. Remove the legs carefully using a saw or screwdriver, leaving a flat base. Sand the entire chair to smooth any rough edges, Then paint it with weatherproof outdoor paint in your favorite bright or pastel color. Let it dry thoroughly. Drill 2 holes in each side of the seat near the front and back corners, and thread strong outdoor rope through each hole, securing tightly underneath with knots or bolts. Find a strong, healthy tree branch and suspend the ropes evenly, ensuring the seat hangs level and safely. Once secured and tested for stability, your swing is ready to enjoy. It's a playful, upcycled piece perfect for relaxing afternoons or whimsical garden decor. Give rustic flair and functionality to your outdoor space with this DIY wooden milk crate stool using thrifted finds. Start by choosing a sturdy wooden milk crate from a place like Savers or a local thrift shop. Clean it well and sand any rough spots. Flip the crate upside down so the flat bottom becomes the stool seat. Cut a piece of foam to match the crate's top dimensions, then wrap it with waterproof vinyl or outdoor fabric. Use a staple gun to secure the fabric tightly around the foam and a thin wooden board backing for added strength. Attach this cushioned seat to the top of the crate with screws or strong adhesive. You now have a comfy, weather-resistant stool that's great for patios, porches, or even extra seating around a fire pit. Plus, you can flip it over any time to use it for storage. Practical and stylish. Turn reclaimed wood into a charming chalkboard palette sign perfect for your garden or porch. Start by cutting a small, smooth section from a discarded palette, sanding any rough edges to avoid splinters. Apply 2 to 3 coats of chalkboard paint evenly across the surface, letting each layer dry completely for a smooth writing area. Once dry, attach sturdy twine or rustic rope to the top corners using small nails or staples, creating a hanger for easy display. Hang your sign on a garden gate, fence, or shed door where it can brighten the space. Use chalk to write seasonal greetings, garden reminders, or inspirational quotes, updating your message whenever you like. This simple upcycled project adds personality and warmth while helping you stay connected to your garden's rhythm. Create a whimsical directional sign using thrifted arrows or recycled wood for a playful garden guide. Start by gathering old wooden arrows from thrift stores or crafting arrow shapes by cutting reclaimed wood into pointed planks. Sand them smooth and paint each arrow a bright, cheerful color with outdoor acrylic paint. Once dry, use paint pens or stencils to label each with fun destinations like sunshine, tomato patch, or fairy garden to guide visitors with charm. Seal the arrows with a clear waterproof varnish for durability. Mount your colorful arrows onto a recycled broomstick, securing them firmly with screws or strong adhesive in a fan-like arrangement. Finally, stick or lean the assembled signpost in your garden, porch, or yard entrance to add a vibrant, personalized touch that's both decorative and functional. Thanks so much for watching. We hope these 20 upcycled garden decor ideas sparked your creativity and helped you see your trash in a whole new light. From fairy villages to vintage crate shelves, it's amazing what you can do with just a little imagination and some thrifted treasures. Which project was your favorite? Let us know in the comments. We'd love to hear what you'll be trying in your own magical garden. If this video brought you a little peace, inspiration, or motivation, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more budget-friendly DIYs with a whimsical, eco-conscious twist. Until next time, keep creating beauty, growing joy, and giving old things new purpose. Happy gardening!
Casadoro.